Hey, so listen, man. Let me tell you, let me put you all on game. There's a way when you know if a man who you are talking to, who you met, isn't interested. Let me tell you, one of the biggest way is through communications, but this is not what you think. A man who is not really interested in going into a deep thing with you, don't ask certain questions about you. They don't get into heavy conversations about deep stuff because they don't really care to be asked certain questions, to open up about certain things about their lives or parts of their lives, and they don't want to know yours either because it doesn't determine if they want to hit or not. See, no matter what you tell them, they're going to hit. No matter what you tell them, it doesn't. So they don't ask deep questions. And this is what you got to understand. This is very important. So when you talk with somebody, you're going to see that they're going to avoid going certain topics. They're going to avoid certain topics. Topics such as relationships. They will never ask you if you're single, right? Because they don't want you to ask them if they are single. They're going to avoid asking you about your family or your children, okay? Because they don't want you to ask them about their children and their family because they don't want to get into those conversations with you. They're going to avoid asking you about your goals and your future because they don't want you to ask them. They're going to avoid asking you things about your plans and all them stuff because they don't want you to ask them. A man who's not interested in you, they only speak on the surface things. They only speak certain things, simple conversations, simple words, okay? They ask you simple questions. They speak simplicity. They don't call you to have deep conversations. They don't really care to know how you are doing. They don't care to know how you're living. They don't care to know about your lifestyle. They want to know the simple things like what you do on weekends, right? Where you from? What you doing this weekend? What you drinking? You got plans tomorrow? What you doing at midnight tonight? They don't want to know deep questions, so you have to pay attention. And somebody who is not asking those questions or not trying to know those things, you should remove yourself. It's not because they don't want to know. It's because they really don't care to know. They don't care about those things because that is not their focus. So understand, man, when a man isn't interested, those conversations would be very surface, very minimal, very flighty conversations. And another thing is that they seem like they are mysterious, but they're not mysterious. It's just that they don't want to bring you into their lives because it's not supposed to be, when they meet you and when they are with you, it's not supposed to be those type of, relationship. It's not supposed to be that. And if you look at what I'm saying, if you ask those guys that you are talking to right now, if they want a relationship, they will say no. Guys who don't want a relationship, usually, I'm telling you, their conversation is very shallow. Very shallow. It's not about send me a picture. They will what you're doing all day. Good morning this, good morning that. But they will tell you next time, hey, I'm not interested in a relationship. I'm not, I'm just seeing what comes and happens. So I'm just saying, this is very important. Because even a man, I think men don't communicate. Men do communicate. Men do talk. But we talk to who we want to talk to. We talk to only those who mean something to us. We just don't open up about everything to everybody because we don't care to. We are more closed. So understand, man, if you meet somebody, one way to know if the person, what they want, is the kind of conversation that they have with you. Some people, when they meet you, they're going deep in the conversation. Some men, when they meet a woman, they're going deep in the conversations. They're going deep in this, they want to know what's going on with you, how you doing, where you from. And they want to go deep in because they want to know, and from the start, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want. This is the goal. So understand, man, this is how you do it. So take it or leave it, but this is good advice, all right? Peace.